Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Phil.
I'm Sam.
We're Bars of Barbells. You know that because you're already subscribed, because we've done YouTube before, and this isn't your first time checking them out. But if it is, you're going to hit that subscribe button now, and you're going to make sure you hit that like button and leave us a comment and tell us what your favorite YouTube song is. Now that we're off to a great start, how have you liked your journey with YouTube so far?
I really like them. I wasn't too familiar with them. If you've watched our other videos, you've heard me say that the only introduction I really had to them, which was what was preloaded on one of the iPhones or the iPods or something like that back in the 2000s, early 2000s. But I really enjoy them. I think it's been really cool too to see them through their journey a little bit. Like we did some of their earlier stuff, a little bit of their later stuff. So
now we're going back earlier again. This is 1987. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. And the reason why we're doing this one is because we did a cover version from Putri Ariani.
Yes.
Britain's Got Talent. America's Got Talent is where she has been killing it. And she did a version of that we have no idea if it resembles this
original,
version. So we were like, well, we haven't heard the U2 version, and you guys are saying it's a great song. Yeah, we got to go and listen to that one. And we're going back to the Joshua Tree. I believe that's
the
what
album.
This album is. And you guys are saying in general, that's a really good album from them. So we figured it's a win-win situation. We get to check out the original and obviously something from U2 in their earlier portion of their career. So anyways, I've really enjoyed my YouTube journey thus far. So I'm excited to check out a little bit more. And if you're ready,
I'm ready.
We're going to start.
Let's do it. So I'm pretty sure I've heard this.
Oh, yeah?
Like this version, but I had no idea this is what it was when she was singing it.
And so, like, where do you think you've heard it before?
Well, just like movies or like somewhere, like, you know, kind of like in pop culture. Like, I've never done like a deep dive listen to it, but I definitely recognize like this version of it. Yeah. Like as soon as it got started, I was like, can't know this.
Okay, but you didn't recognize it when we listened to the Putri Ariani version.
No, because I feel like her version is very different.
Very, very different. I think, like, I noticed when she said, "I still haven't found what I'm looking for," right? And that, you know, when Bono said it, then I was like, okay, but that's like the only part that's
the vibe of the song song is completely different.
100%.
That's why I didn't like piece it together when she did it. But,
yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
This one, I'm really enjoying it because you guys had said on the heels of the last video that we did, which was about Martin Luther King and Pride, that maybe we didn't pay attention to the lyrics enough in that one. And so this one, I'm paying attention a bit more. And I feel like I am hanging on his words quite a bit. Seems like he's talking about his spiritual journey that he's on.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's got some, it's not a ton of lyrics, but the lyrics seem to be heavy hitting and are carrying a lot of, you know, poetic essence to them.
Yeah, I would agree.
And so it's leaving me hanging on his words as he's going through, you know, the verses, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
On top of the great vocal that he's bringing again.
Yeah.
And so in general, it's a cool sound. It's got that YouTube vibe now that we're getting into it a bit more.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm really kind of emphasizing a little more on the lyrics, and I feel like it's bringing out more of the creativity that I'm understanding they come with.
Yeah, I also think the video is really cool because I feel like you had said like the actual lyrics and the vibe of the song has you kind of hanging off his word, but I feel like the video does too, because it's kind of just like mostly just like following him around in the street.
Yeah.
So you're kind of just like watching him sing the lyrics, which has you solely focused mostly on him in the video as well.
It's not overstimulating.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Even though I'm pretty sure they're walking around Vegas.
Yeah.
So
that was a little bit weird to me because I felt like he was doing the spiritual journey, but he's in Vegas, and that's probably the last place I would think of for a spiritual journey.
I mean, maybe though I could be totally off base, but he might be talking about his spiritual journey, but then that's almost like the polar opposite, because like Vegas is known as Sin City, right? And he was talking about like holding hands with the devil and stuff like that in the song. So
yeah. Also, if you heard like some screaming in the background,
that was dog.
Or it sounded like something was passing away, it's just a dog that tends to make that noise sometimes, I think, when their owner leaves. So anybody that has dogs probably knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. So everything's okay. Don't worry. All right. Anyways, you ready to get back into a little bit more? We're halfway through. See what they're going to do on the back end.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Great song. Back in the 80s. You know, it's crazy. I think one of the unique things about U2 in their sound that I'm noticing anyways is how much depth they have, but it's never overpowering.
Yeah.
Like when you actually listen deeply to the music that they've put together and they constructed, there's a lot going on, but it doesn't sound like that. It just sounds really peaceful.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds, you know, mellow, melodic. It's not overpowering. It sounds, you know, pleasing to the ear.
Yeah.
But there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there is.
And this one, I found it was cool too, because I felt like the bass, like they had a really fat bass line that was driving it, but they had so much else, like I said, there, supporting it. And then obviously the lyrics that we talked about a little bit. I think it's a beautiful song because, I think he was summarizing what a lot of people go through with their spiritual journey, quote unquote, because you never really find what you're looking for, and I think that's kind of what he was highlighting, is that we're constantly looking and trying to find between these ups and downs and these peaks and valleys of life, and the hardships that you experience and the highs of life,
trying
sometimes
to find like the meaning of life within there.
And sometimes it's just it's hard to stay consistent as a human being. So I mean, it was a vastly different version than what we had heard before.
Yeah, very different. I really enjoyed his vocal on this, though. I thought it sounded
too.
very nice, and it was kind of cool to see what Vegas was like back in the day.
Yeah, even the cars.
A little bit different from when I've been there, but
it's just crazy how quickly time passes, and how things change. And you look back, and as I said, in the 80s, things were a lot different. But when people look back into the 20s and the 2000s, they're going to be a lot different.
Yeah, 100%.
Time waits for no man or woman, as they say.
This is true.
Well, you enjoyed U2?
I did. I like that a lot.
I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I enjoyed it as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed reminiscing in the 80s, going back in time as we did. And if you did, hit the like button for us. Leave us a comment and make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like I said in the beginning, all you got to do from there is come back and check out our next video.
See you guys in the next one.